All right, so number 9, this graph shows the hourly minimum wage for each year shown. Is this the graph of a function? Okay, so this is something different that you won't see very often. It's called a step function. You have a solid line, and then it kind of just jumps up, and then it goes another horizontal line, then it jumps. So there's like gaps between. Now, if I were to draw a vertical line, because of the open circle, this is not the same as hitting the point twice, because this is a point, all of these are points, but the open circle is not, and then the point jumps up here. So even if I drew a vertical line through this point right here, it would go through a hole and not hit another point there. So as far as what we can see, drawing vertical lines across, this would be a function. Now, the only time it wouldn't be a function was if some of those horizontal lines overlapped. So like if I had on a graph a line here and then a line here, so that they kind of like overlapped, like even if there was a circle, like at some point it would hit twice. But on this graph that I'm doing here, or that we're looking at on the screen, they don't have any overlap. So yes, this is a function by the vertical line test. And then here's another example. This is again is a step function. It's really called the greatest integer function. And so the graph to the right shows the cost of mailing large envelopes to the postal service by weight. We want to give the weight of a large envelope that costs $1.37 to mail. So here's the cost. This is 20. Looks like each line is 20, 40, 60. So it's going to be below here. So the weight, if it costs 137, looks like it needs to be somewhere between here. So the weight would be, I would say, between 3 and 4 ounces. The weight of a large envelope that costs 137 is more than 3 ounces, less than 4 ounces. That looks correct as far as what I'm looking at, because 1.2, and then we jump up to 1.4, and that's going to be associated with between 3 and 4. So it says more than 3, less than 4. That looks good. More than 4, this one says less than 3 is more than 4. So less than 3, more than 4, or more than 3, less than 4 looks to be correct.